Imagine buying a plot of land for 2 million naira, and after 3 years the land is now worth over 15 million naira. In real estate, it is referred as land banking. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about land banking, type of land banking, and advantages of land banking in Nigeria. If you are seeing me for the first time, I am the billionaire. I provide verified, safe and genuine properties with proper documentation. I also save you from making costly mistakes in real estate. I want to use this opportunity to thank all my clients, both home and abroad, for trusting me this year. They have invested so much in the Nigerian real estate sector, especially in Asaba, for investing in Obi Kubana Estate, Greenview Estate, Open Heaven, Landview Phase 1 and Landview Phase 2, and some other amazing estates we have right here in Asaba. Thank you for investing and also trusting me with your investment. I look forward to do more business with you. Let's dive in. What is land banking? Land banking is when you buy a land in a developing area or an area that has potential and hold it for some number of years before you resell. By then the value of the land has increased. That is what we call land banking. The major purpose of land banking is for capital appreciation. So we have two types of land banking. We have short-term land banking and long-term land banking. If you are going for a short-term land banking, you buy a land, you leave it from 0 to 4 years before you resell, right? That is short-term land banking. But when you are going for long-term land banking, you buy a land, you resell after 5 years and above. That is what we call long-term land banking. So you can decide to go for short-term or long-term land banking depending on your investment goal, on what you want to achieve. How much do you need to start land banking in Nigeria as of 2026 right now? Well, there is no exact amount you can use to start land banking, but with as 500,000 naira you can start land banking depending on the location, right? So there are some locations in Delta State where you can get land of 500,000 naira. In Anambra as well, you can get land of 500,000 naira in Anambra State, and so many other states where you can get land of 500,000 naira. So you can start with 500,000 naira, 1 million, 2 million, 2.5, 3 million naira, 5 million naira, and even 10 million naira. There are some places where 10 million naira cannot give you a buy and build property. So you have to wait for some years before you start developing it, right? So it depends on the location. It depends on the location you are buying the land. So, but with as little as 500,000 naira, you can start land banking. However, make sure that the document is authentic. You are buying land. If you are buying from a real estate company, make sure that the land has a registered survey plan, deed of assignment or a deed of conveyance, and then a lodgement certificate, right? So these documents are important, even if it does not come with a C of O, maybe because of the amount they are selling the land. And however, when you buy this kind of land, because you are doing land banking, it is important to secure your own property, fence it, take ownership. It is very important in land banking. Don't leave it empty. Or you can also be farming on your land, or you release it out and be getting rental income from your investment, instead of leaving it till when you sell to make profit. But if you are farming on it, you'll be getting money, or you release it, you'll be making money till the day you want to sell the entire land. So that is it about how much you can use to start land banking. It depends on the area, but the most important thing is start with what you have. 500,000 can get you land in Anambra, in Delta, even in River State. Advantages of land banking in Nigeria. The number one advantage of you doing land banking here in Nigeria, especially in 2026, is high appreciation potential. Yes, when you buy land in a good location that has the potential to grow in value. How do you know whether a location has potential to grow in value? Number one is demand. Are people buying land in this area? 2, population growth. Yes, Nigeria is experiencing population growth. So you also have to find out, are people moving to this location, right? 3. Government project. Is there a government project now, currently, or in the future for this location I'm buying land? So these and some other things that you can use to determine if a property has potential for future appreciation. So you can buy a land of 2 million naira today, and in 3 years that land can be selling for 15 million naira, 20 million naira, or even more, depending on the location. So number one advantage of you doing land banking is high appreciation potential. The land can double by 2x, 3x, 10x, or even 15x, depending on the location and what is happening in that location. The second advantage of doing land banking in Nigeria is low maintenance. When you buy a land, it does not require any maintenance, unlike building that requires maintenance monthly or yearly. So you have to make sure that the pipe is working, clean up the house, clean up the surrounding. But as for land, it requires no maintenance. 3 is flexible exit. If you are doing land banking, it gives you so many options to choose from. You can decide to sell your land, take profit and principal from your investment. You can decide to build on it, right? You can decide to develop the land. 3, you can decide to use it as a collateral, get a loan from the bank. So that is the third advantage of doing land banking in Nigeria. The fourth advantage of doing land banking in Nigeria is passive wealth creation. Land banking allows you to create wealth quietly over time. Then the final advantage of you doing land banking in Nigeria is security of your investment. Land is a physical asset. It does not disappear like other investment. So when you have land, you are secured. You have secured the future. If there is any problem, you can easily resell your land and then use it to solve your problem. So it gives you that security on your investment. If you have between 500,000 to 20 million and above, and you want to start real estate investment in 2026, whether land banking, commercial real estate, residential or agricultural, in Enugu, in Anambra, in Delta State and Port Harcourt, these are the 4 locations that I operate and I will deliver excellently. So all you have to do is to contact the number displayed above so that I will guide you to make the best investment decision in 2026. Please share, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting and educative content like this. See you in my next video. Bye.